12 News Eye on Agriculture with Britton Rucker.
Farmers and ranchers work around the clock to keep the world fed, but at what cost? Sleep often takes back seats to the demands of the job. Coming up, we'll uncover why quality rest is vital for agriculture. Plus, why Senator Jerry Moran doesn't think a new farm bill will be passed this year. And a nonprofit teams up with John Deere to give a child battling cancer the surprise of a lifetime. Good evening and welcome into Eye on Agriculture. I'm Britton Rucker. The latest version of the Farm Bill hit a stalemate between Democrats and Republicans. Senator Jerry Moran shared his thoughts on the bill during a stop here in Wichita on Monday. He says there isn't enough progress at the Capitol and the bill won't be passed this year. Senator Moran says this year has been especially hard on the bottom line for Kansas farmers.
It's frustrating it's because people's livelihoods and the communities in which farmers live and work are dependent upon knowing the certainty of what farm policy in this country is going to be.
Senator Moran says the lack of certainty from Congress directly affects farmers. Without a guarantee of direction, it makes it difficult for farmers to financially plan for the coming year. He says he hopes that both sides will come up with a solution soon. Organizations representing Kansas farmers are worried about tariffs, saying we could see an impact on prices on day one. 12 News digital anchor Keith Grant explains.
These tariffs could sink the bottom line of Kansas farmers even further.
This is not good for agriculture.
Canada and Mexico are the U.S.'s largest trading partners. Now, this holds true for Kansas, too. In 2023, 40% of exported goods ended up in the two neighboring countries. At its core, Donna Ginther, an economist with KU, says when tariffs are increased, the price you pay also goes up. For farmers, it will hit them on all sides.
Tractors for farmers. John Deere builds a lot of tractors in Mexico.
From equipment to gas and food prices, and even the money farmers get at market.
If there are tariffs on our agricultural goods, we'll lose market share and perhaps even the whole market.
That's because Ginther says countries that don't have a tariff will see an increase in business.
I think people certainly were concerned about their pocketbooks going into the election earlier this month. They need to be very concerned about their pocketbooks when this new administration comes in.
During Trump's first presidency, he renegotiated a trade deal with Canada and Mexico, adding tariffs but including farmer subsidies in the Farm Bill. But there's no new Farm Bill in sight this time around. Health officials in California say the bird flu is in a batch of raw milk. The milk is produced by a raw farm in Fresno County. A recall has been issued. No illnesses have been reported, but people are warned not to drink it. This comes after the first case of bird flu in the U.S. and a child was confirmed last week. Raw milk is not pasteurized and can carry diseases. Health officials have warned against drinking raw milk because you could get sick or potentially even die. It is not sold between states. A 2-year-old battling brain cancer got the surprise of a lifetime. When Everett Redmond was just over a year old, doctors found a baseball-sized tumor on his brain. Now at 2.5, he's progressing and enjoying life. To celebrate his progress, Special Spaces, a nonprofit that creates dream bedrooms for children with cancer, remodeled Everett's room in green and yellow, indicating his love of John Deere. And while they put the finishing touches on his new pad, Everett got to tour the Iowa John Deere facility.
He's a special one. We even gave him a badge, and we're probably going to recruit him because he has a great interest for machinery and has a big passion for that.
Now, in just a week, 2,000 employees at that factory came together, raising money to buy Everett every John Deere toy he could ever want.
I actually think they're sweeter from the box.
They are refreshing, is what I like to call them.
They are refreshing.
Coming up, we're going to take you to a cranberry farm in New Jersey to show you how a Thanksgiving staple has toughed out historic drought and high temperatures.